All right. Welcome back again. Your man, your myth, your legend, aka Sir Tokes, your girl's favorite podcaster. Yes, and we are back with Darkness with a Ginger Hue. And I couldn't have this show without my friend, my homie, my co-host, Slang Hugh, the Darkest Night. How you doing, brother?
Greetings and salutations. We back at it like a crack addict with a craftmatic.
Hey.
We got my guy here giving himself names again. The voice. Now it's the ladies' favorite podcaster.
You gotta keep it fresh.
My Jamaican mother would say, "No take up me name here." All right, glad to be in the place. Another one. Let's get it cracking, bro.
Yes, and we have a first-time guest, soon to be a regular again, straight out of Vancouver, BC. Don't want to dox him, but you have to hail up the Canadian people, damn zin. All right, and he's an African. He's an African before he African. All right, just so you know. All right, just so you know. Again, man. Akeem the Funny Guy. What's going on, brother? Welcome.
Thank you for having me, gentlemen.
Yes.
I'm very pleased to be doing this.
Glad to have you here.
You got to give yourselves your round. It's Black History Month. We got to do it ourselves.
There you have it.
Fire. Yes, I've been following him from time, man, and we've been talking about just doing something like this. For the longest time, I had to get him on. I said, man, he's been supporting. He's been hanging out, commenting. I'm like, yeah, man. And again, his work is great. So I need to get him out of here. So
I'm trying to follow the blueprint y'all set up. That's it. That's it. I'm just a vessel.
Well, as long as you can help us get that reach out there in the West, I'm good, yo. I'm good.
I'm super down. Let's do it. I'm here. You guys need to come out here. If you guys ever do a live joint, I'm definitely down to hop on.
See,
he said,
I was out there. I was out there summer, about September. Yeah, September, around the second week of September. I was out there. I went to Victoria and then Vancouver after.
You see the ends? You see the ends that I'm in? You hear the ends right now?
So you're not on the, you're in the wire?
Every day, brother. Every day it's a siren. It's a 911 emergency every day.
You're at East Hastings area?
Bro, I'm in the thick of it. I'm in Gotham.
Wow.
Where's that, man? I'm in the thick of it.
Wow.
Your man's in the trenches, brother. Every day. All hours of the day.
Now, here's the real question though. Are you always looking over your shoulder though?
Depends. Because during the day, yes. At night, nah. Because at night,
interesting.
Bro, I'm 224. I'm the scariest thing walking on the streets at this hour of the night. So I'm looking over my shoulder in case somebody's looking over their shoulder thinking I'm a problem.
Yeah.
You feel me? So that's it. So that's the only reason I try to find out, get to the crib. That's it. I don't want no one assuming the worst of me. That's it. That's the only reason. Other than that, I'm cooling.
Facts.
Vancouver is an interesting place. So are you? That's where you're originally Canadian, Vancouver?
Nah. So I'm originally from Montreal.
Okay. I also lived out there for a year.
Yeah. So I'm originally from Montreal, born and raised, and I moved out to Vancouver during the pandemic in 2020. Montreal was shut down with curfew and all that. I don't know if you guys knew.
Yeah.
But yeah, you could.
Really?
You can flick a booger without them on your ass. So
wow.
So I had some CERB money, and then I was like, you know what? Let me just go see what Vancouver's talking about. I didn't even expect to be here that long, but a month turned into 6, and 6 months turned into a year, and boom, here we are. Yeah, man, and I don't regret it. Vancouver has been nothing but a blessing. I got nothing but positive things to say. I love being on West Coast time. It's amazing. Yeah, the Super Bowl was playing for me at 3 p.m. People out here, people on the East Coast, I used to fight for my life trying to stay up to watch this stuff. And now it's midday. I'm in bed by 8 o'clock. I watch the whole game. I'm satisfied. Everything's Gucci.
Imagine the people in Europe there and trying to stay up.
Bro, I couldn't.
Them putting. They showed clips of I think Germany and Spain and all these people, and you just see people
Just hold on, trying to hold on. Nah,
Just
It's
hold
just
on.
things you don't even
I couldn't
think
do it.
about, right?
It's
Like
2 o'clock in the morning. I'm watching American football. Really? I got work the next day.
I couldn't do it.
I got work in an hour at some of them.
Yeah,
Facts. Australia, you're watching the game tomorrow.
exactly.
Like, bro, like,
This
couldn't
is
do it.
why time is only a man-made construct. It's not.
No, it's
It's
Can't
so
be. It's
true.
all different times at the same time. That makes no
That's
sense.
crazy work. It is
That
crazy
doesn't make
work.
no sense.
Crazy.
But yeah,
That is crazy.
it's also things that's
weird.
not something I think about. I never thought about the fact that you get to watch games quote unquote
Yeah.
earlier.
Bro,
Yeah.
it's think about it. Like, so I remember my best friend, she came out to visit me my first 4 months. She came out at Christmas. So it was a Sunday, and I was, yo, get up. We got games. It's 9:30. I'm like, yeah, games here start at 10. So think about it. You go into the bar, you drinking from 10 till about, let's say, 3, 4 o'clock. You drunk. You in bed by like 6. You wake up the next day. You good for work. You straight. Slight headache. Call it a day. Back home, you start at 1. You drink until like 11. You wake up. You don't even want to get up just because of the fatigue.
That's a fact.
Nah, so I just love being when you're on the West Coast with East Coast energy. You tackle a lot more. You get a lot more done.
You're more productive out there.
100%.
Yo, it's the same thing I dealt with here. People told me to slow down because I was working too fast for the folks.
Right, if too efficient.
Yeah, and then they were holding me down. I said, "Yo, this is how it is. I mean, this is survival of the fittest. If you gotta work 2 jobs, you work 2 jobs, and then you're on the side. Then you're hustling out, promoting for a club or an event. You're always moving.
Like you're used to a faster paced life. You're
Right.
from a quote unquote bigger city.
Exactly. So when they told me to slow down, I'm okay. Slow down. I'm like, yo, I'm lazy right now. I'm like,
exactly. You're not productive.
Yeah, I'm not. I honestly got lazy because this is not how I used to be. I used to be go, go, go. There was never a sit down moment. And if I was sitting down, I was doing something in that time to go out and do something again.
100%. One thing that a friend of mine another friend who came to visit a couple years ago, said that people on the West Coast, because it's expensive in Vancouver. We're not gonna sit here in front. It's expensive in Vancouver, but like people will have multiple jobs or multiple hustles. But one thing that my boy said, and it was just like the most profound thing he's ever said, was people on the West Coast utilize their week, whereas people on the East Coast know how to utilize their day. Right, you feel me? Like we know how to get a lot done.
Stretch that out.
Hours, right? Okay. It's a bar. I was impressed by him.
Heavy bar.
Bro, where'd that come from?
That's heavy.
I know you in a while. You're not that smart.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, where's this profound shit coming from? Is it age? Like, what's going on? So when he said that, I was like,
it's been there a while.
That makes so much sense. Like, people here will have like multiple jobs and they'll work 8 to 10 hours here at some bar, but then they're done for the day. Whereas people on the East Coast, they'll start their 9 to 5 at like 8 o'clock or whatever like that. Finish, go get an hour workout in. Then they got their night hustle and they got the weekends doing other stuff, promoting this, that, and the third. So even when you go home, you're still working on stuff on your computer. So it's like, yeah, that's a good point. Like we do know how to utilize the day. So
interesting.
Yeah, it was
culture.
It took me aback, not by what he said, but just who said it.
Yeah, the surprise fact is you.
Nigga, what? I was like,
shot.
What? Give him the Don DeMarco.
Don DeMarco.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah, that's how you're a battle rap fan. You watch battle rap.
Oh, come on.
From time to time, I used to be on it when I heavy high school and college, but now I've been falling off. So I'll whenever I'll catch a clip or two on Facebook. Oh, Solo right now. Is all over my feed.
Same with me. I don't think he even takes it seriously. I mean, it's serious, but it's just a joke.
He can't because if he does,
I don't want him to. Exactly.
Solo math, that bar, the Solo math.
Oh my god! No, the Scooby Doo. Oh, Scooby Doo. I was like, bro, who thinks of that?
Again, apparently. And the thing is, he knew who was battling, right? So he had this set from times. I'm like, yo,
easily he knew what he was doing.
How do you bring this up in a battle, bro?
So funny,
and it's so smooth, and it worked. It's just
every time. But it's like the bars that he does. It's like he's like, again, like he's more performative, but like it feels like you could just put anybody in battle against him, and he can say the same stuff, and it makes sense.
Yeah, he's not direct, really. He's not.
Oh yeah, he's just about showmanship, trying to put on good shows.
It works.
Oh, every time.
Everything it works for him.
It works for everything. He's the most unbeatable battle rapper.
They need to get him on Wild 'N Out.
That's true. That's true.
He'll take over.
That's very true.
I know. That's what he needs to do.
As much as
he would
they have those stars, but he has the stars. He'll steal the show. That's what he's gonna do.
Well, that depends on much. I mean, it does depend on how much of a, because Wild 'N Out also has an acting thing.
Right.
So it depends on how actor he is too. But just specifically the rapping part of Wild 'N Out, yeah.
You get to the Wild style, it's over.
Oh, 100%. 100%. Think Charlie Clips, who came from battle rap, he went there. And now he's made a name for himself. All those guys coming from
there. Yeah, you got Arsenal. Yeah, but O Solo would be hilarious. Even as a guest. Don't even get him on the cast. Get him as a guest. That shit would be funny.
Yeah. Agreed. Again,
those one-liners.
Exactly. That's all you need, really. Again, and it's timing, right? All of a sudden, I was never watching battle rap until I saw the one, and then I was like hooked. There was that British girl there that had that line with the
sausages.
Oh man,
which one?
When she threw out the tongue twister.
Yeah,
the guy who had the list about sausages or what?
The short light skinned girl.
Yes. He caught me off guard. I had to watch that 5 different times. I'm like, wow. And then it's just the white guy, the Poindexter looking guy. I don't know if you guys seen him. He's I don't know. I think it might be Jerome. I'm not sure what his name is, but
is he Canadian?
I don't know.
Yeah, because Sharon's the dude from Toronto. Oh no! I know who you're talking about. He battled O Solo.
Yes, he did.
He was doing a thing with a Rubik's Cube. I know exactly what you're talking about. He's good too. It's not Sharon. It's not Sharon. I'll find it.
I don't. Again, I just see these in passing on Instagram because I'm always following O Solo. So I'm like, now I'm getting these guys. I'm like, these guys are good. But now everybody's putting out top 10 lines or top 5 lines of O Solo. So that's all you're seeing right now is on my feed. Is just all him. I'm like, okay.
The time.
I'm more than a casual battle rap fan. So yeah, I get a lot of O Solo, but I get a lot of everybody.
So then who's your favorite right now?
All-time favorite?
No. Right now, because you would know more than me, so I wouldn't know who you're saying or speaking of when it comes to the battle rap game.
Now, probably my current favorite right now would probably be Murder Mook, actually.
Okay.
Because
Mook's good.
He's done a few comeback battles where it's like, yo, this guy. It's the old guys. The old guys are still better than the new guys, mostly.
Is this the dude you're talking about?
Yeah. That's
that's
Anderson
Burris. Yeah, he's jokes.
Oh, he's hilarious.
He's hilarious.
His
promo is hilarious. Never mind.
He's doing his thing. He's hilarious.
Yeah, Mook and Lux are my favorites. That's probably if I had to pick a new guy, it would probably be like a Kid Slade.
I gotta check those out.
There's another dude. Why am I'm having a brain? Kid Slade and Eunice. Eunice is dope too.
Eunice. Okay. I'm gonna try to educate myself on this stuff. So that's what I'm going to be doing. But now that we got the niceties out, we got to make sure we do what we do. And as always, we always ask, what did you do to better yourself today? And we'll start with our guest, Funny Man.
I do to better myself today? Shit.
Yeah. And rules are out the door. It could have been anything other than like you can go for a walk, you can sleep, you can do nothing, you can work out. You name it. Whatever you felt that helped you better yourself today, put it out there.
I didn't have the urge to swing on anyone today.
That's a big one, sir.
That's a huge one. That's huge.
With what's going on in the world today, that's huge.
That's huge. That is.
Allow me to embellish that for you.
Go crazy.
Out of jail.
Yes. Staying out of jail. Staying out of the potential of being in jail. Not wanting to inflict impending violence on somebody. That's pretty much That's pretty much
That's
it.
big
Like,
one day.
I go to the gym every morning. I go for walks. I walk there and back. I have a pretty steady routine with the job that I have doing stand-up and traveling a lot. Like I try, when I'm home, I try to have some sort of routine just to feel a little normal and consistency. But yeah, not wanting to hurt anybody today is up there.
Beautiful.
It's a good thing. It's a good thing.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Slangs. What about you?
Oh, hey, I wasn't ready. I don't know why I'm not ready. Like, we don't ask this question every show. Let me think. You know what? I ate healthy today. I didn't eat any.
What's healthy?
I didn't eat any junk food.
No, but no, not eating junk food doesn't mean you're eating healthy.
No,
Just
that's
means
fact.
you didn't eat junk food.
That's a fact. So today I had shepherd's pie.
Okay, there's vegetables in that.
Chicken legs.
Chicken legs. Okay.
Chicken thighs rather. So less healthy.
Okay.
For breakfast, I had a vegetable omelet with some turkey bacon and a little bit of ackee and saltfish.
Time out. You had ackee and saltfish plus the veggie. Nigga, that's 3 meals in the morning.
That's not.
He's not a small man.
I'm not a small man.
You don't have to get all the major food groups with every meal, dog. What do we do? Like, I'm listening to you talk. You had shepherd's pie and chicken thigh. Okay, crazy. But I'll let it slide.
No, that was dinner time. That was dinner.
But the shepherd's pie is the meal itself, though.
I'm putting it all in right here.
So full disclosure, I fast for like 16 hours at minimum. Today I did like 17.
A day?
Yeah, a day. So today I did 17.
Time out. You fast 16 hours a day?
Yeah, including sleep.
Well, he sleeps, right? So
yeah, but it don't matter if it's sleep.
That could be half.
It's still 2/3 of your day.
Yeah. So I eat for about 6 hours, 8 hours.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right. Why?
It actually helps me lose weight and lose fat.
Okay, sure.
And there is now, I'm not a super subscriber, but there is theories and research that says that it helps you mentally. It also helps your cells regenerate. It helps you heal quicker because your body has to start feeding off of itself.
Who hurt you? Who hurt you to the point where you gotta fast for 16 hours a day? Muslims don't even do that.
Sometimes they do.
That's crazy work.
Before I started it, I felt the same way as you. That first day was crazy, but after that, it's like, it's not.
How long you been doing it?
On and off. So I might go down to 12 hours sometimes, but that I've been doing for maybe at least 5 years.
Damn.
Consistently?
Yeah. Pretty much. If I take time off, it's because I'm on vacation, and then I don't care. Like, if I'm not home, I do whatever.
That's mad. 5 years.
So Akeem, you don't fast. You've never fasted.
Nah.
You're saying the name Akeem is just for show, is what you're saying.
Yeah, 100%. I've rationed.
It's just part of the act.
Funds is low. But I've never fasted. That's 5 years. So you've been doing this. So you started this during COVID or just after?
Probably before COVID, but I don't want to say I was consistent for longer than I actually have been doing it. I've probably been doing it for 10 years, but I wouldn't say straight consistency for those whole 10 years.
That's wild because COVID, that's all you could do is eat.
Yeah, not me though. And you know what? It's funny. COVID, I was probably the most healthy. Like COVID for me was one of the best times of my life.
Oh, I enjoyed it too. I don't hate COVID.
Not at all. Financially, physically.
Really?
Yeah, because it was so boring. There's not much to do but work out. But like you said, I could have ate all the time, but for some reason I didn't eat that much all the time. I would work out, make music, maybe, and then watch TV, and then
he was mad productive.
Yeah, and you're not spending anything because you're not going anywhere.
That's a fact too.
And what's the longest time you've actually fasted?
Consistent, yeah.
In life,
1 day, or
Yeah,
one session.
no longer than 24 hours. No longer.
You know what
You
my
do
longest
24
is?
hours?
Yeah, and that the thing is too, the key for me is being busy. Like if
Duh.
I am doing nothing, like then it's a problem. But if
Yeah.
I'm out on the street or just not home, I don't feel the hunger. I could go forever. I wouldn't even
My
notice sometimes.
my longest fast was 37 hours and 38 minutes.
See,
Yo,
to me,
Now, like
that's madness to me.
like you I had to be busy. So I was working in the prison at that time, and it was during the COVID situation. So it was just, and I was doing overtime. So I was just go, 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 go. So I'm like, yeah, I don't need to eat. I just drink some water, and I kept on doing it.
Mm.
It hurt.
I
It
believe it.
hurt.
Yeah, you felt it after for sure.
Oh,
And
oh,
during.
it hurt. It hurt because I'm like, your body's, you can physically feel your body devouring itself when it's like empty. It's like, yo, there's nothing in, yo, we're gonna just, we're taking off the walls here. Hold on, we need to
Yep.
feed ourselves.
That's crazy work.
You just feel it just grinding. I'm like, whoa,
And you
okay.
can smell a hamburger from 10 miles away.
Oh, 100%.
Facts. That's
You're tempted.
crazy work.
The
I
minute,
love food too much.
the minute I stopped, I ate a whole tray of them soda crackers. just like that. I'm like, I need something. That was it. That was it.
That
I was like,
explains my 3-meal breakfast.
Facts.
There you have it.
Facts.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
mhm.
that's good. That's good. For me, I had a nice job interview
Nice.
this morning.
Nice.
It was very, very refreshing to talk to people about myself. Because again, you know, you never really kind of boast about yourself, but I like boasting about myself, my accomplishments, because I know I've done stuff.
This
And
guy said
and I'm like,
refreshing, like he doesn't do it every day.
That's crazy work.
well, just when I don't do it every day when the camera's not on. When the camera's not on, I'm just saying, you know, I'm just home doing whatever. Play some games.
In front
But
of the mirror,
when the
telling
lights are
yourself
on,
about yourself.
I'll perform. Damn it, I'll perform. So they were quite impressed with my work background and my personality. So I just love that. I think I can sell myself when I get to the interview. Paper gets to me gets me in the door. The real job or the real test is to sell yourself in front of people.
Of course.
So I enjoyed that. I thought it went well. They asked me for my references. We go on from there. So that's a pretty good thing for me. For a good.
I actually hate
Congrats.
interviews, but
Thank you. What's that?
I hate interviews. I don't like them. But it's not that I'm bad at them. It's that I don't like to.
You don't like to boast.
No, I don't think that's it. I think I feel like I'm being fake.
1000%. Everyone's being fake in an
Well,
interview.
yeah.
And
Why do you want this job? Oh, because
Yeah.
I love the
I
art
enjoy
of
that
working in
part.
a.
I
Nigga,
understand.
I'm broke.
Yeah, right. I just want money. What
I
do
need a check.
you guys pay?
And y'all said you're
Yeah.
hiring.
That's it.
It says
I
hiring.
want to be part of your family.
Yes.
I don't care about the
I'm not
company
showing up to
making
no
profit.
potlucks.
Yeah.
I'm not doing no happy
No,
hours.
nope.
Y'all put out an ad saying you're
Christmas-
looking for somebody.
Christmas
for this
dinner, I'm
position.
not here. Nope.
Yeah.
None of this.
Y'all looking to fill this position. My background shows I can fill this position. This ain't no more than that. But I gotta sit here and pretend that I want to get to know y'all and I want to like y'all. Please.
Yeah, that part I hate. I don't like that part. I feel like I'm shucking and jiving a little bit. But anyway.
For real.
Wow.
So I want to fit the culture. Fuck out of here.
I'm making a difference.
Yeah, culture these nuts. Give me my check.
Oh.
Run me my
All right.
money.
Sometimes it's just all about the dollars.
For
It's
real.
all about the dollars.
Facts,
It's true.
facts,
It's
facts.
true.
Gotta play
It's
the
true.
game.
No, a lot of people won't admit it, but yeah, I'm here for the paycheck.
Mhm.
For the paycheck. And if that's not enough, you get a second job. And you do more for the paycheck. You might lack sleep, but again, you enjoy your weekends if you're off those times as much as
1000%.
possible.
Mhm.
Much as
Yeah,
possible.
well, you gotta get to do what you gotta do.
And when I left shift work, and I actually had a Monday to Friday, those weekends, man, they are glorious.
Mhm.
Friday to Sunday, glorious. You
Mm.
appreciate the downtime when you're not doing shift work, right?
The
I mean, shift work does have its benefits. where you can have time off during the week, and then you're like, okay, well, everybody's working, or I can definitely go to the grocery store and have no issues because no one's there, yada, yada, yada. Maybe get a haircut, do some laundry, whatever. That stuff is done. But I mean, when everybody's off, you can say, hey, I'm coming through, or come on by, or let's meet up. And that's the fun stuff, right? You want to
Yup.
enjoy the time
I
off.
save money. I save money when I'm on shift, so I don't mind.
This guy's all about saving bread.
I'm not either. I'm not that guy, and I think that's why, because I don't save money that well.
That's
I
why.
need every reason to do it.
To
Save
save
the
money.
money.
Hey, that's fair.
I can't spend it, so therefore I'm happy because I can actually save. Yeah,
There
That's
you go.
fair.
Forced to save. I love it. I love it.
For
All
saving,
right.
exactly. Yeah,
Let's talk current events.
Let's do it.
All of us, I'm not sure if all of us have, but I mean, the Super Bowl did happen.
man.
And Bad Bunny, the Super Bowl halftime. I mean, a lot of people, to be honest, didn't enjoy the game. I, as a football fan, I enjoyed the game. I
Okay.
played the game.
I want to
did
hear
enjoy.
that. I was actually going to
enjoyed the
say,
game.
are we going to talk about the game? Not that I
Yeah,
didn't even watch the game. But
no. I
go ahead.
watched it. I actually watched it with my VR headset and watched it with a bunch of people just to see the experience because they had it on a big whole screen.
You talking about you spent 3 hours in VR watching it?
Yeah, lay down, just
That's the
boom.
Matrix, bro.
Bruh, you about to go blind, bro. I did VR. I did a VR show once a couple years ago. I did 2 of them, and I just all I could think of is my mom smacking me, putting belt to ass because I was sitting too close to the TV.
Them with that.
And now niggas is just having the VR, and you spent 3 hours in that.
These guys will tell you, yeah, but the technology is so advanced now.
Crazy work.
Your eyes are not even remotely. Your retina is conducive to the connectivity of the. Yeah, get the fuck. You're gonna go blind.
That's crazy work. Hey, I'm not judging. Live your life. It's your face.
No, hey,
Ray Charles was great.
I'm trying to match him. I'm trying to get
Stevie's still kicking.
And they say Stevie can see sometimes.
Yeah, he can see sometimes. That's crazy. Right, my bad. You were watching it. You were watching the game. You enjoyed the game.
I was watching it in VR just to see how it was. And again, the amount of people who don't understand football bothered me because as much as you're not getting a high scoring game, if you've played the game, if you've been there, you know that again, both teams are trying.
True.
One team's outplaying the other. And you saw that from Seattle outplaying them on defense.
Of course.
So they just wrecked them. Now, again, if you have to go into details, the Patriots had a very weak left side because they had 2 rookies there that couldn't handle veterans. I mean, veterans of the game that have been there for a while. On the Patriots' offensive line couldn't handle the Seahawks' defensive line, and that's why they kept on getting through. I mean, this man got sacked multiple times, couldn't get passes around or whatever, and they just didn't
having
adapt.
a bad day.
Yeah.
Every time I put it on, it seemed like he was on his ass. Every time.
It's true. That's what was happening. But that was the game plan, right? You're supposed to stop the other team from scoring. That's what it's doing. So defensively, game-wise, I thought it was really, really calculated. That's what we can say. It's calculated. And yes, you didn't get the flash, you didn't get the high scoring, whatever, but that's really what good coaching does. So, or a good team does, we'll say that. But yeah, you know what? We didn't get the score. We didn't get a high score, but I enjoyed it. I don't know if you guys did, but I enjoyed the game.
It was cool.
I was watching it.
It was cool. I mean, it was terrible. It was a cool game. You know what I mean? It was I definitely went in there knowing the Hawks would win just because of experience alone. Right. But I mean, overall, like I was like, for me in terms of the game, it wasn't good, it wasn't bad. It was just I watched
another
it for
game.
Sport. Yeah, it's just another game.
Yeah. No, and I can appreciate that too, because again, all the hype that they put in this one day kind of was like overwhelming.
The rematch. What's gonna happen on the line? Like
it didn't feel like a Super Bowl game, is what you guys are saying, or
yeah, exactly. No, yeah, okay. I'll definitely say that it didn't feel like a Super Bowl game. I mean, usually, I don't know if it's because of all the controversy outside of it, But usually you'd get excited. You'd watch the national anthem, you'd watch whatever, you get ready for the halftime, and then watch the game. Two great teams playing. You're
Right.
like, me, I jumped in at the middle of the first quarter. I didn't watch the national anthem or anything hype. I didn't see any starting lineups. What I usually do, no, it didn't intrigue me enough to jump in like that. But I knew I was going to watch the game, and I watched it through there.
Bro, I think the problem is that, and Michael Parsons said this. He said it straight up. He's like, the Super Bowl is not supposed to look like this. This is not the matchup we're supposed to have. And I kind of agree with him because the Patriots, like, that schedule that they had was insane. Like they literally had the easiest road to the Super Bowl than any other team in history. And then playing Denver. I think they played Denver when Bo Nix
he got hurt.
Got hurt. So yeah, they had an easy road. So I would have been upset if they had won, just because it's like, to me, you didn't earn it. But that's just me. That's just me. I watched the game like I do every year. I said the Hawks are gonna win. I made my prediction. I was correct. And then for me, watching Bad Bunny was great, but arguing with this dude who was upset that Bad Bunny was performing was even better.
Hold on.
We're gonna go. We're gonna go.
Oh, am I jumping ship? Am I jumping?
A little bit. It's more segue than a jump. It's more of a segue.
My fault.
We're on our way right there.
We're getting there.
It's interesting that you both said it didn't feel like a Super Bowl, because I'm a casual, as you know, Tunde. I'm probably I barely watch football during the year, but I'll usually watch the Super Bowl. This year didn't feel like, I don't know. Remember I even had to ask him. It's like, Super Bowl's today?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah,
I felt like it was like a week, like next week Sunday or something like that. I didn't feel like it was the one that was coming. And do you think it's because there is no bona fide stars in the Super Bowl? Like, again, being a casual, there's not many of these dudes besides like a Stephon Diggs, because
I was gonna say
relationship. That I do know, and I just forgot his name. The Seahawks quarterback,
Sam Darnold.
Oh, Sam Darnold.
Sam Darnold, just because of his previous burn stories. But there's no real,
There's no standouts. Yeah. Now,
I agree.
I definitely agree with that, because again, if you flip the script and you had, say, the St. Louis Rams in there, and you have like St. Louis, the Los Angeles Rams, I should say, sorry, and you had what's his face there, Bradford, right? You had superstar talent. Nakua was out there. All these guys were out there. They were like, these guys, they were tearing up all year. Seattle just got the job done, right? They were just a team that just executed properly. There was no real stars on there. No real standouts. The quarterback that was your winning quarterback was a journeyman quarterback who's been on multiple teams, right? I don't think they thought he would ever win a Super Bowl based on his career, which
is crazy work to think about it, because he wasn't bad in Minnesota.
Nope.
He was really talented. He was really talented in Minnesota. Had one big game that he didn't do well on, and then they got rid of him. So it's crazy work. I'm happy he won, because like Minnesota fucked up by doing what they did, because they haven't recovered.
No, it's true. It's definitely true. Again, the universe will definitely pay you back twofold if you do something stupid like that, and that's what happened. He took the opportunity. He didn't say nothing. And again, he wasn't a very vocal person when he lost, or when he lost his job. He just went on, kept on playing. That's the type of guy that they respect. Yeah. That's the guys that they respect. And hey, he's got a Super Bowl. Will he ever be in the Hall of Fame? I doubt it.
Nah.
I doubt it. But again, if he wins one more, he probably will get in.
One more, you think?
No.
Well,
does he have any records? Nothing?
No, I don't think.
Is he in the top 10 of anything?
He was. I think he was picked number 1 or 2 when he first got drafted. So again, that gives you clout to say, hey, you know what? I'm that guy, right? Man like Eli Manning, he has 2. He'll go in first year.
Yeah, but it's
Eli
exactly. First of all, Eli won
a star.
Eli won against an elite elite Patriots team.
True.
Both times. He beat them when they went undefeated.
True.
And had Randy Moss on the team. So that's just what I'm saying. So he did, and then what he did in that first Super Bowl was incredible. So, and then his career is just next to
his
none.
numbers,
not so much. Yeah, his numbers were there. I don't think now with what people are doing in sports and the caliber of athlete, and this goes for all sports across the board, like what they're doing now, it's gonna be you can just get off of a championship and then you can get in. Because you got kids out of college, 17 years old, 18 years old, coming into the NFL at 20, putting them numbers. I'm talking like you got receivers going like 11 catches, going $150 and 2 touchdowns, and they're 20 years old. Yeah. Like the things that these guys are doing are different now. So I think the Super Bowl,
and it's a softer game.
Exactly. Right. Exactly. So I think the
all
Hall of Fame now is going to be very much numbers based.
Really? So you're saying what their body of work or the character doesn't really play in anymore. It's really just the numbers.
Yeah. Well, look at Chad Johnson. He's still not in, and he put up. He was arguably the best receiver
in that time frame. Yeah.
In his years in the Bengals.
Yeah.
Number one.
I would expect him to be in actually.
This is what I'm saying. Number one Bengal receiver Bengal in history. I know AJ Green was there for years, but AJ Green to me didn't do what Chad Johnson did. Chad Johnson came in there and made people want to watch the Cincinnati. Nobody was playing with Cincinnati in Madden until he got there.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? That's the type of things he was doing.
Icky Woods under
so then man like Chad should be getting in there not only with his numbers and his pedigree, but even his character, because he did bring eyes.
Yeah.
Hey, listen,
he's a superstar.
He was always one of my favorite people to watch.
Yeah,
and
I agree.
The things he got scrutinized for and the things he got like fined for, like dudes in the league are doing that now. They realize, that's bringing in money, that's bringing in numbers. People want to see the touchdown. Yes, they want to see the touchdown celebrations.
Yeah,
I don't know why they ever. Well, I do know why, but
it's control.
But like, isn't it about the money? But I guess control is more important to these people.
It's control.
At that time, I hate to do this, but it is Black History Month. They didn't want to lose.
Say what I said. That's why I know why.
Yeah. They were showing up. They were showing up and showing out past their masters again.
Of course,
those guys were taking the spotlight, and the owner is just like, "Nah, guys." And they said, "You got to settle down. This is what we do. We do business. We don't have fun. You play ball, and that's it."
Nobody's bigger than the NFL.
Yeah,
crazy.
It's crazy.
They didn't want individual stars.
And again, you had a whole bunch of people doing that. Steve Smith Sr. was doing all those things. Chad Johnson was doing those things. Joe Horn was doing, like, everybody had something, and then it was cut off. Fines. Yeah, they were fines. But then at one point, they now let it go, and then they had team celebrations that they were doing. They actually had cameras set up at the end zone for them to film them and say, "Hey, these guys are making this look. Hey, let's let them do this." And then you had people doing it, and now they have awards for best celebration.
Exactly.
Come on.
Exactly.
So you're telling me Chad didn't start that? You telling Steve Smith or Dion didn't start that? Come on, guys. When it makes the money, that's when I said it's okay. It's all right.
Teams are coming out with choreographies like clubbing in the mid 2000s.
Yep.
Remember showing up to the club and you and your 5 niggas got choreographies? And y'all in the circle and y'all doing y'all.
It's like breaking.
That's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying. Y'all battling and crazy work. Crazy work.
On top of that, I mean, they went even above and beyond. I saw dudes dropping the big leg like they're Hulk Hogan doing.
All kind of things. These guys are
doing everything to just get the people. And it was entertaining. Bowling pins, the grenade, everything.
All kind of things.
You have to make it entertaining for people to stay engaged with your product.
That's exactly
right?
what it is.
And because those
That's
guys
what
are before their time, they got punished for it.
That's
They
what
were the martyrs.
the casuals, which bring extra money, tune in for. That's
Exactly.
we tune in for the entertainment. That's why I probably stopped watching as much as I used to. From about the ending of the Randy Moss's Ocho Cinco
Yeah.
days.
Yeah. Oh, again,
time.
it went back to the numbers. It went back to just win championships. Forget the fun, just win championships. I'm like, okay, for a football person who's diving in like myself, yeah. But again, remember when you would be excited to see this person play and see this team play. It wasn't like that anymore. I had a few favorites in the league, but that's it. I'd watch their games and that's it. And then all of a sudden, the craze of fantasy football came out. So that brought everybody back in.
Yeah.
So that's why. So the whole betting thing brought everybody back. Hey, guys, you can win money or you can have bragging rights for picking them. Okay, let's go. And everybody's back.
Yeah.
Right? Everybody's back. And again, even the most casual, like there's people who have leagues in their family, their wives, their daughters, their brothers, their uncles, just because. And they will sit there and watch their phone or watch their tablet and watch the game to see if that's how they got them back. That's how they got them back. That's how they got a lot of these sports organizations back.
Oh yeah, NBA, most of them.
Yeah, hockey, the NBA, NFL are big.
You watching it on VR? I didn't even know that was a thing.
Again, it's possible.
I didn't
Everything
know that was
is possible now.
watching it in VR. All these people paying thousands of dollars for Super Bowl tickets, and this dude's just chilling in the crib.
I was just right there, right on the field, right there, just chilling.
Human beings will forever be suckers for I was there.
Yeah,
I was there is very important to us. We could be way up in the rafters and still have to watch the game on the teleprompter. I never understood this. We're going to pay thousands of dollars to watch TV, a game, just to say I was at the Super Bowl. Get the hell out!
Imagine now. I didn't do the numbers, but I'm going to assume, say for instance, for one of us to take a trip to San Francisco, buy a ticket, mid-range ticket, and fly back. You're looking at $2,000 right now.
That's it.
Easy.
That was it. Yeah,
easy.
that's
again just
that's like conservative.
That's low.
Yeah, fly in there, have your ticket. I'm not even talking about accommodations,
not staying,
partying, doing anything. No, I'm talking just going there and come back. $2,000 just to get to the game and back.
Get your flight.
Everything else,
get your flight right after the game.
That's not including hotels.
Nothing.
Tickets to the game,
food,
and you already know that the hotels, if you didn't pre-book them, they're at least as much as the ticket itself.
Good luck
for that one night.
Never mind.
Oh, you want to stay? We have a great suite here. It'll be $5,000. Oh,
no, you're not even getting the suite.
Yeah,
I know. You said
you getting the
Motel
2
6, maybe.
Yes,
the Red Roof Inn.
Yes, with the shower bathtub combo and the curtain.
Keep the light on for me. These guys.
The cot. You have 3.
We got a cot. Yeah.
Oh,
you're
going like the girls to sports weekend in Windsor, sleeping on the floor.
Facts.
How you mean? That's what they do.
I'm saying,
myself,
girls, but
bro.
I've done that.
I've seen it done. Trust me.
In a sleeping bag, 50 into a living room type shit.
Yep. And if you were a visitor there, you either shagging it with someone or you're just on the floor. Your buddy's freaking rental spots.
Yep.
That's it.
That's it. But I digress. Yeah. We're back. Yeah. So Super Bowl that nobody's talking about. It's like you guys said, it wasn't like the Super Bowl. Let's get to Akeem already touched on it.
Low key.
The topic of the Super Bowl was the halftime.
Insane.
Talk to me, fellas. How did you feel?
About the halftime show itself, about how people feel about the halftime show.
Both.
How did you feel? How did you like it?
How did you
First
feel?
of all, I mean, it was a good concert. If you listen to Bad Bunny, if you follow Bad Bunny, that's exactly what he does. And for me, the concept was dope because he actually had a real life wedding during the halftime show, which has never been done before. So you got a brand new artist who's doing something that he's doing a style that no one's ever done before. He did a halftime show that was groundbreaking. That's never been done before and probably will never be replicated ever again unless somebody decides to do a high school graduation or some shit, right? I mean, it was a great show. I enjoyed it. I don't know. I don't understand what people are mad about. I genuinely don't. Like, for me, the only logical point, and I touched on it a little bit because this dude at the spot that I was watching it on, when I said that it's crazy how racist people didn't want him to perform, he got upset. He's like, well, why is it racist to not want him to perform? Man, that's not what I said. I said racist people didn't want him to perform. I didn't say all racist people.
A hit dog holla.
Yeah, they're legit, like legit.
Exposure himself, bro.
Bro, it's crazy work. Like, dog, it's an American performance. And it's like, how would you guys know the numbers, the total of the views?
I heard it was
135 million.
Bro,
the biggest. He broke the
watch
record.
Let me ask you a question. You think all them people spoke Spanish?
Hell no.
Hell no.
That's what I'm saying. Like this is what I was telling.
But that was the excuse. You know that racists will always find not even just racists. People who don't have a point will find the minute point and stick to it to death.
It's these political pundits who don't think for themselves. They watch the news and like this dude in particular, like you can tell these people who are institutionalized in their politics. Like I'm talking like this is just how their family's been thinking forever. And like you don't have an original thought. Like nothing you're saying can't be seen online or on TV.
Right.
So when you throw questions like, well, he's Puerto Rican. That's America.
Yeah.
What's the problem?
So
then he's like, well, Puerto Rico's a territory. I'm like, oh, we doing that now?
Do you need a passport to get there, sir?
That's what I'm saying. It's a domestic flight, dog. Like,
talking about.
And I was like, are we? And I remember being like, so what are we mad at? Are we mad at the fact that it was a language thing, or that we don't deem Puerto Rico America? Or what's more important? No, what's more important to you? Someone speaking English or an American performing at an American show, sporting event? They're like American. I'm like, all right. So when Rihanna did it, did you feel?
She's not American.
When the Weeknd did it, when the Weeknd did it, were you feel some way?
Wow.
You too.
Bring it. Yo, let me give this man some horns. Come on now. Give this man some horns.
No, but I'm just saying it's like
they
just say it.
Exact, but they can't. So they know how.
They can. They just want to sprinkle it that way. They sound like they're not.
When I say they can't, I also mean that they know that is not an acceptable reason or viewpoint.
Yes.
And it's so much not acceptable that they don't even accept it. That's why they don't use it.
Yep.
So they'll try to use things that they think you can identify with. Oh, you speak English with me. You don't speak Spanish. So you should be able to understand that I don't want to hear Spanish.
Why?
No, dummy. That's not. I had a guy on Facebook. I wanted Toast to go first, but I have a guy.
That's the worst place to get into an argument, dog.
A guy.
Facebook,
but here's the funniest part about it, and you might see this brother. I'm sorry, not so much. So he's a guy who's in the past has told me he likes the idea of interracial dating because he likes the mixing of cultures. He likes to experience new cultures, experience something different than what he was raised in.
Insert racist comment. No.
The Super Bowl, he says, I didn't understand half of it. I couldn't understand, so it wasn't good. I don't get how. What message did you get from this? And I said, well, the message on the football was. I said I could go into detail, but the message on the football is enough of a message if you ask me.
Facts.
Then he said, yeah, I just don't understand how I would enjoy this. I don't speak Spanish. I said, well, I don't speak Spanish either, but I was able to enjoy. No, he said, how can I enjoy this when I don't speak Spanish? I said, to be honest, I can't answer that question for you, but I don't speak Spanish and I enjoyed it because I appreciated seeing a different culture on a huge display on such a huge stage. You won't. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you, bro. You won't get that. I'm not talking to any of you guys on this panel. I'm talking to my friend from Facebook. You won't get that because, and I'm.
Give him some horns.
Give him some horns, fam.
There's a culture. We appreciate seeing culture.
You find me someone, an everyday person. I'm not talking to a musician. I'm not talking to an artist. You find me an everyday person that listens to music and is hyper focused on lyrics, English or otherwise.
That's true.
Who's the everyday person who listens to music?
I'm one of those people, but I'm not an everyday music.
But you're a music
different
head.
for me.
You do music. You produce music. You make music.
You have to do that.
So you're looking at it from a different
for most
people. But the average person isn't listening to music and thinking about the lyrics. They're thinking about, you don't need to understand the lyrics. You understand the feeling.
Facts.
And here's
all about the
vibe.
All about the vibe.
And I told Tokes this. I didn't think it was a great performance. I just thought, but I appreciated it, which it was good. It was also, I think it was very well put together.
It was.
I called it the Latino Kendrick. There was a lot of things that I learned later that there is inserted in the performance, which makes it better. But even just watching it, I could tell, and Tokes, you could say this for yourself, but you were even saying this is why he did it, to put his culture on display.
Of course.
And that's what he's supposed to do. If Bob Marley was playing the Super Bowl, what would these guys expect him to do? And I bet you they'd be up there singing every
lyric.
One lyric.
1,000%.
What? Every lyric they'll hit it. Not
1,000%. And another thing, and this is the point that I made to old boy. And this got him mad. I was like, these people are racist. How is it racist? I'm like, okay, 60 years of the Super Bowl, 60 years of football championship in America. You find me just one halftime show where they had to make an auxiliary halftime show, where they had to make a second one for people who didn't want to watch that too. And tell me that. And if you can find one,
you have a cool down.
My bad. Am I making too much sense? Am I making
you're making too much?
Am I making too much? Oh, my fault.
Don't get a shutdown. Don't get a shutdown.
Oh, my fault. I didn't mean to make too much sense. I do that from time to time. I get flare-ups of common sense sometimes. My bad. Like, no, I was like, how are you sitting here trying to argue with me? And then he wants to say, but the crazy part is that like niggas want to say, oh, it's they're not racist for not wanting Bad Bunny to perform, but in the same breath be like, oh, it was a political stunt. And I'm like, bro, it's as much of a political stunt. And this is what he asked me. So you don't think it was a political stunt? I was like, bro, I believe it was a political stunt as much as you believe that there are racist people that didn't want him to perform. And he's like, that's not answering the question. I'm like, no, it is. You just dictate the answer. Yep. You dictate it. You're going to try to convince me that it was political, but you don't want to believe that there's racist people out there that didn't want him to perform to the point where they had to make they got Kid Rock, of all people, who's on record making records talking about underage girls. What are we doing? Oh, my bad. I'm making too much sense again, guys. I'm sorry. I'll stop.
Tokes, go ahead, because you didn't hit it.
No, you've hit. Everybody has hit what I was gonna say, but I'm going to explain to this again. Like Stein said, it wasn't top notch up there as a fan favorite type of deal, but the point was made. This is a world event. Number one, again, I'm going to give you some points. Number one, about 2 weeks before, this man, Bad Bunny, wins Album of the Year, a Spanish record Album of the Year at the Grammys. That's one. The whole year of 2025, he is the most streamed artist for that year
on the planet.
Now,
leave him alone.
This is why I say the NFL is a smart business, because they took the best person on the planet and put him where they want eyes to see him. So listen, I had a girl who says, do you know where they're going to play the Super Bowl? I'm like, You don't watch football. I don't want to miss the Bad Bunny concert. Okay, well, it's on Crave. They went and bought Crave
just to watch it.
Just to watch the show.
Yep. They knew.
And then they said, I'm going to cancel it right after. I said, good on you.
Yeah.
Good on you. I would love for a lot of people to do that because it makes sense. What you want is going to be presented to you. So you're going to go find a way to see it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And again, if you fall in love with a halftime show, you might fall in love with football, right? That's what it was made to do. They had this thing playing, they had the sport playing in Germany, in Argentina, Brazil, Mexico, Afghanistan. They had it everywhere. It is a global phenomenon. This is the man who is breaking records across the whole world. So a woman in Japan is probably going to tune in because he likes Bad Bunny. Person Australia is going to tune in because they like Bad Bunny. It's all about ratings. You bring more eyes to your product, you get money.
And none of them speak Spanish.
None of them speak Spanish. And that's the most insulting thing is that they said this guy, he's from Puerto Rico. Yeah, he's an American citizen. I'm sorry, don't accept it.
That's how that is such the. I don't even. That is the
dumbest.
It's just, why even say that argument? I don't understand.
It's so silly.
That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life.
So silly.
And here's the thing. Here's the thing. Also, you're playing the Super Bowl in San Francisco, in Santa Clara. Are those English names? Come on, bro.
That's so true. I didn't even
Come on, bro.
I didn't even clock that.
Come on. I mean, if you honestly, there's at least I'll say 30% of the population in the U.S. are Spanish speaking. Sure. Not even because they're from another country. They teach Spanish in these schools.
It's the
second language.
It's the second largest group of people in language.
Understanding this?
That's like Celine Dion performing at the Grey Cup singing French, and us in Ontario saying,
being mad.
What is she singing French for?
Exactly.
We don't speak French. This is how stupid these people are, sir. Dumb.
Oh,
Americans, you guys give people so many reasons to dislike you. And I love most of y'all, but the little small parts, those little red parts,
it's the ignoramuses.
Yeah,
and here's the most asinine thing about the whole thing is that when you have these conversations and the normal people, like everyday people, say that what these political pundits are saying, they think they're being original and smart. And then all you gotta say is Puerto Rico's in America. He's an American artist performing in America for Americans. What are you mad at? What are you mad at? What are you upset at? And then
to add to that, the United States thinks that they're the only part of America that counts. We're in North America, so we're part of America too, just the north part of it.
Mexico's part of America.
Yeah, you have South America, so they're part of America too. This is the last. That's when he started naming all that stuff. They're all from Jamaica to Puerto Rico, the Dominican, Argentina. All those people are America. He said it on the ball. He had the flags and everything out there. This guy proved a point. In America, the United States of America, it went right over their head. Mm-hmm. They gave everybody props. And he said, no, we don't want to accept that. He's not saying it in English. Man,
crazy
that's gotta end.
Let me just help let me help the people out that didn't like I'm just gonna help you guys out. Here's your best argument. It's quite simple, doesn't make you sound too bad, and people can at least let you have it as a personal opinion. Just say you're not a fan of Bad Bunny.
Fair.
See? Everybody here is like, okay. If you just say that, we don't have to argue about none of it. But the thing is, you guys want to express just how ignorant you are without thinking that you're sounding ignorant. You just want to tell people how you really feel because you had to hold it in for all these years. And this is your one of the moments, along with Charlie Kirk's death, that you have in order to say this dumbest, most ignorant, racially biased opinion that you could possibly muster with the hopes of being able to end the conversation with, yeah, but I'm not racist, bro. That's what you want to do. I'm not a racist, bro.
What makes you you not liking Bad Bunny isn't what makes people problematic or make me think they're racist. It's you trying to justify him not performing instead of just being like, I just don't fuck with the music.
Yeah,
exactly.
Just say that.
Exactly.
That's exactly what you said.
Yeah.
At the same time,
exactly.
At the same time, if that was the case and three-quarters of America didn't like it, you would not get the numbers you had at the Super Bowl. I'm sorry.
Bro, to your point, the people who don't like it will tune in because they don't like it.
Exactly.
Just to be able to say, "Oh, that was so shit."
Exactly. So a win is a win, brother. A win is a win.
A win is a win. People are like, why would you? So you're telling me you're trying to appease a small percentage of the country? I was like, bruh, English-speaking people fuck with Bad Bunny too. He's an internationally touring headliner. People in Greece that only speak Greek fuck with him. People that speak only Chinese or Mandarin or whatever, Korean, they fuck with him. Like, people who speak other languages outside of English and Spanish fuck with him. He tours around the world. So why is it that you're just so fixated on the fact that why do you think only Spanish people would like it? You nincompoop.
You just wait. Here's what's going to happen soon. Get ready. In probably the next 4 to 5 years, maybe even longer, is that a Super Bowl will be held outside of the United States.
1,000%. That's the next move. And what are they going to say then?
Exactly. So now,
well, they're going to say the same stuff. Oh, how are you taking our game?
But the same people are going to fly. Same people are going to fly off to Germany to watch that game.
Hell yeah!
The same people are going to do that. So
yeah, but it's the poor rich, the poor impoverished MAGA hat wearing guy that's saying, "You're taking the game. You're taking the money out of the country. You're taking
the game away from us. They're stealing our game.
They're stealing our game. Our game."
Meanwhile, you'll probably have the biggest fans and turnouts in there because A, they appreciate what you're bringing to their country. B, they're going to flood and buy every type of merchandise there. They're going to enjoy the talent that's going to be provided. It might be homegrown, it might not, but they're going to enjoy it because you're on their turf. And again, the NFL tries to put on a show. So again, just look for it. Just like how they're having these. First, there was preseason games out. Now they have regular seasons out in Europe. So again, get ready.
And it was one. It was one.
Yeah.
It was 2 teams, 1 game a year. Now they got this past year, every single week for like all of fall was away.
The whole month of I think November.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it was August or so.
Wow.
All of them. Like Jacksonville was there for a whole month.
That's
played
crazy.
3 games out
Crazy, bro. I was supposed to go to Germany for some shows, and we were supposed to watch the Colts and the Falcons play in Germany.
That would have been dope,
bro. I'm telling you, every week they're in Mexico, they're in Germany, they're all over Europe. And bro, they're doing this shit. Yeah.
And think of having a soccer crowd at your football game. Soccer, they fill up this. These are not small stadiums.
These are big.
These are big, and they appreciate what you're bringing. So again, let them let them have it. Enjoy it. And again, the NFL's just laughing to the bank.
Facts.
We got you.
Facts.
And again, this is a twofold system because yes, you have more eyes on your program. Now you're going to have sparks of interest for these kids that are going to school that are in Germany, that are in Italy. Start playing this game. Okay. I'm proud to say that there was about 7 Africans in the Super Bowl. 5 of them were on the Seahawks winning team.
Oh yeah,
proud of it. Yeah, wow. Proud of it. So again, it's not like it's not just American game anymore. It's international now.
Yeah.
It's international. So be ready.
Let me ask you guys this question, maybe as a closing, then we can move on. Whatever. Is it a bad thing for the game that Bad Bunny's halftime show is the talking point after the game and not the game itself?
It has to depend on the game. So because the game wasn't high scoring or high highlights, and it was really just a basic football game, yes, the Super Bowl halftime show will take the cake in terms of talk. That's a new water cooler talk because the game wasn't as much. Now, if you go back a couple years and see those very very high entertaining games, who other than the Jay-Z era before that, were you talking
Yeah.
about any? Are you talking about any of the halftime shows? Maybe Michael Jackson's, maybe
Yeah, the big
Prince's, because
ones.
those.
Janet
Oh yeah,
Jackson.
yeah.
Janet Jackson and Justin
I
Timberlake.
mean, who else, right? Katy
Uh,
Perry had one, didn't she? I mean, what happened there? Lady Gaga did one. Is
yeah.
anybody talking about those? Right? So it all depends.
It's
It
it's
depends on
kind
the
of
game.
really been the last few years and those ones that you just mentioned.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I think when it comes to the NFL, because it's a brand, and it's so indoctrinated into American culture, like all press is good press, right? Like you look
Yes.
at like if they could survive, if they could capitalize on Travis Kelce dating Taylor Swift and maximize that, they could deal with people hating on Bad Bunny and coming in because people still watched. They'll do it again.
Oh
Sure.
yeah.
You know what I mean? They'll do it.
Oh,
They'll do
yeah.
it. They'll do it again. So and then Taylor Swift coming in and joining and like liking football and dating Travis Kelce. You know how many of these girls that never even thought about football now are coming? That's a whole new demographic of people who are watching football and getting in there. And like now these GMs and these owners are gonna be like, hey, you might have to start dating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, what are you talking? They're gonna set it up. They're gonna set it up.
You need to
Yeah,
date
for sure.
this woman by
For sure.
August, and
Absolutely.
you'll be pulling up at the game with the girl because we need her.
You don't think they
to
do
fill up
that?
the sheets.
They do
Come
that
on,
in
man.
Hollywood. So what?
They
that
do that
makes
all
sense.
the time.
Yeah, that makes sense.
They do that all the
The,
time.
NF
So
the
these
NFL is thanking Travis Kelce for bringing this girl to the limelight because you have all these
1000%.
young girls who don't care about football getting this man's jersey.
I
and
bet
just
you
filling up the
Sabrina
seats.
Carpenter's next boyfriend is going to be playing in the league. 100%.
Dude.
100%.
Here, and here's the thing, because I don't know how long Jay-Z has this contract for the halftime show. But I already
was
bet
his last one or something like that.
Was that his last one?
For the contract, I'm not sure though. I don't.
Okay, because again, I'm gonna assume in the next 2 to 3 years, Taylor Swift will be the headliner.
Oh, I've been saying that forever.
It all depends on if her man is playing or not. But if he's retiring, she'll be the next one out.
I think it doesn't even matter.
I don't think it matters either.
I think what they would do is that they would try to set it up. Well, I think it's kind of hard to do that, but if he was playing and she performed.
Oh, I was wrong. It's 5 more years apparently.
Wow. So again, we're gonna have some more urban talent.
Hell yeah.
He's doing a great job. He's doing a great job. All right. That's the one thing I can say that Jay-Z is doing right. We're not going to talk to Epstein's files or anything. Like I'm just saying he's got this thing locked.
Oh, you think he got this job?
That's crazy work. That is crazy work.
Let me chill. Jay, I don't want no problems, baby. I don't want no problems. New York, it's a rock, baby.
All of a sudden, the podcast just comes crashing out. What the hell?
Hey, if Jay-Z mentions this podcast at any point,
right.
We made it.
Fair enough. That's true. That's a good point. That's a good point.
Say anything. Just don't sue me. Say anything.
That's a good point. He ain't suing you.
Sue me. I don't care. I'll be in the paper.
What is he gonna get? What is he
I
gonna
have
get?
a documentary.
That's what I'm saying. What's he gonna get?
I have a documentary. How
you
Jay-Z
could have this
all my money.
microphone, this camera, maybe the glasses. I might fight for the glasses, but everything.
Yeah, exactly. That's it. That's so funny.
You have my
nigga, put that away. This is recorded. This is recorded. Put that away.
Yeah, this guy's putting me in puffy problems.
That's crazy work.
You gotta relax.
That's crazy.
That ain't nothing but some thicker baby oil. Calm down.
That's crazy work. Watch the hotel security footage leak on your ass. That's crazy. Just in case anything pops off with these two, I had nothing to do with it, okay? I met these niggas on TikTok, and that's it. I had nothing to do with it.
I wasn't there.
I wasn't there. I didn't take the flight.
You know the worst part is the Vaseline had a baby on it, sir.
That's crazy work.
Don't ever do that
crazy
again.
And you bought that with confidence. I know that was a self-checkout purchase, 100%. Ain't no way you letting the lady swipe that for you. No way. That was, you went to self-checkout and you put it in your bag immediately.
I had a woman at the counter looking at you like this.
I already know how that went down. Legit. That was.
It's the same way you buy the condom. You don't want anybody knowing your business.
Facts. Self-checkout. What you mean?
Price
That's
check.
hilarious.
Oh
That's
man,
hilarious.
no, it was funny as shit.
Oh man.
All right. Let's bring it down to a bit of a lighter topic. Although we're having a great time anyways, but we're going to talk about comics since we have a comic on here.
Yes.
We want to know everyone's top five comics of all time.
Are Dead or Alive?
Dead or Alive?
Dead or Alive. Dead or Alive.
Are we going in order? Are we doing it?
We'll
we'll
start with our guest and we'll snake it through.
So off rip, my number one, and I would hope he's on a lot of people's number one, Bernie Mac. Bernie Mac is elite level comedy, peak, probably the best king of comedy.
Yeah.
Bro, Dead at 50, Lord, like, I say this all the time. If Bill Cosby, crazy work. If Bernie Mac was still alive today, there's a lot of people that wouldn't be famous.
I can see that.
You're saying he would expose them, or he would just
not expose,
be better then.
But you know exactly. You know, the comedy comes in waves, right? And sometimes if you in the same class as a certain person, and that person in your class blows up, it's very tough for someone else to come in that same class and gain cut. You feel what I'm saying? Or gain some opportunities. So Bernie Mac, a lot of people wouldn't be famous if Bernie Mac wasn't around. For someone who's never got his hour special, who was, you know what I mean? He had a hit. The hood knew who he was. The culture knew who he was.
Both sides knew who he was.
But he was on his way into crossover. He's on his
1,000%.
Yeah, exactly.
He didn't fully make it completely, but he was. He
was reaching Eddie Murphy status, and to the point where Eddie Murphy did 2 specials and just did movies, and then Bernie did the same thing. Bernie he didn't have a special, but he's doing comedy and then dipped into the movie shit. And he dipped into he wasn't just doing like Friday and like Pootie Tang and stuff like that. No. He was dipping. He was in Remember, he was in Transformers.
Yes, he was.
Yeah,
Uncle Baby B, baby.
Uncle Bobby B.
Ocean's 11.
The Ocean's movies.
Yeah.
You feel me? One of my personal favorite movies, Guess Who? With Ashton Kutcher.
Yeah. We were talking about that last time. Yes,
you
that's
tapped
a great
into
one.
the white market with that, and he's bridging culture. But people don't understand the impact he had. Bernie, although he was very much old school, saying all types of stuff that you quote unquote couldn't say now, he was bridging the gap of cultures better than any comic at the time, in ways that nobody thought he could. Right, like he's still being his 100% authentic black self, while and having a white counterpart in that movie, and then bridging it together in the contrast, right?
Yep.
So he, for me, will forever be edged and immortalized to me as the greatest comic that I've ever get the pleasure of witness. Second, and we're not
hold on. We'll go slang next. Let's see which.
We're doing one. Okay, bad.
All right. If we're going from one down, then I'm gonna pick Eddie Murphy. For pretty much, he pretty much broke it down in so many ways. He did 2 specials that changed the face of comedy at the time, set a whole new trend for how comics could go on stage. He was the bridge of Bill Cosby meets Richard Pryor put together. Pretty much responsible for a lot, if not all. Yeah, in some way, he is the father of the tree of comics that we have now, and probably a lot of the comics we're about to name on our top 5s.
Yep, he's up there.
And again, I always try to give him these props. When he went into movies, he made sure to play parts that were not normally reserved for black actors.
Mm-hmm.
He wasn't, besides maybe 48 Hours where he played the criminal, but he's played a very smart, very what's the word I'm looking for? Cagey criminal who was smarter than the cop who he was partnered with. He always played doctors, politicians,
Yep.
Executives,
stock exchange marketers, marketing execs, like
princes,
princes, these things. Yeah. And again, in all of his movies, all of these guys are in there. You could see the Arsenio Halls, you can see the Chris Rocks, you see the Martin Lawrences, all these David Allen Greer, all these guys, Damon Wayans, all these guys. But yeah, Eddie Murphy.
It's true. All right. You guys have been great stars. Again, both would be on my list nonetheless. But again, I'll put in Dave Chappelle right there.
Yeah.
But again, I think he's a modern version now of Bernie, because he seems like what Bernie would do at this time. Just no filter, say it like it is, and deliver it in a way. His delivery is going to be different,
right?
Because I mean, the facts are the facts, but I mean, he is quite funny, and he does a great bit. He does a definitely great bit, because I remember watching one of his specials, and he started with the punchline. And
right, yeah.
Punchline, he went all the way around
and coming back
and came back to it.
He's brilliant.
That is not just, a comic that can really just do that. And that's a talent that you're not ready for.
That. You don't. Yeah. That's not something you just try. You earn that level of respect and trust.
And everybody was just waiting. And when he hit it, he got the whole place. I mean, I was dying. I was just dying when I saw it. I'm like, he is above probably one of the smartest comics out there.
Absolutely.
That's what I'll say. One of the smartest. And if it wasn't for, we'll say, mental health, he would probably be even bigger than Kevin Hart right now.
I still think he's.
I think he's more respected. I don't know if he's bigger.
Yeah,
it depends on and he might even be richer than Kevin Hart. But Kevin Hart,
I don't mean riches, but I mean in terms of notoriety. Yeah,
notoriety.
In terms of notoriety, because
he's definitely more respected. But I don't know if he's notoriety.
Right, he doesn't have that face.
Kevin Hart's a household name, quote unquote.
Right.
So is Dave Chappelle, but on a different level.
Right. Now again, when you go back to Bernie would have been both of those guys if he was staying alive. He would have been the household name and have the notoriety
1,000%.
and have anything else. He would probably be putting people on the map based on how he was. So yeah.
I could say I personally I don't actually find Dave Chappelle that funny, but I find him great. I actually find him in a Richard Pryor type of realm where they weren't always funny, but they're always speaking that real shit. So you still listened and you got jokes here and there sometimes.
Right.
But it was still so entertaining because the way what they spoke about and how they spoke about it. But sorry.
Yeah. No, you're right. He was more of a information storyteller. That was a realist. Yes, he was a storyteller and again, you're just glued to the
real.
I mean, he talked about real situations. I think one of his specials he's talking about a transvestite, because everybody said he hated transvestite, but he put a transvestite a comic on the planet, right? Just to start the show. And unfortunately she ended her life or whatever, but again, so again, he was all about just telling stories and saying, hey, f you guys, because I love this person, because this person was really funny. I didn't care what they were just funny, and here you go. So that's one of mine. Well, Akeem, what's your next?
The next one I gotta go with Ali Sadiq. I don't know if you know who that is.
Yeah.
Ali Sadiq, man. I've been following him before I even got into stand-up comedy. And he's now kind of transcended into like worldview, like the world's starting to know who he is. And like I'm talking like the best storyteller on the planet. Like I did a show in Buffalo, New York. And he was there, I think maybe 2 weeks before us. And the whole staff was saying, yo, This guy did 5 sold out shows. He did a different hour each show. A different hour.
Wow.
Now I don't know if you guys understand how difficult that is, because it's difficult to develop an hour that's tested, that's true, that you know will work, and then you use that, and then you use that same hour and you tour that for a year, and then you record a special and put it out. No. This guy did. You see,
5 different ones.
They're after me again. You see that? I'm in the trenches.
It's like the third siren I heard.
Lock the door.
I'm in the trenches
within an hour.
Yeah, so he did 5 hours of material in one weekend. It's insane. And if you look at his specials, he drops a new hour like almost every other week. I was just telling a story and just storytelling. He's the best storyteller on planet Earth right now. So Ali Sadiq will be my next one.
Crazy.
I like that.
I'm next.
Yeah.
Another legend of both stage, TV, and silver screen. We all know him as one of the greatest fathers on television. Mr. Huxtable recently had a little fall but that does not take away from his impact
on the culture,
entertainment, and the culture.
Yep.
Mr. Bill, Dr. Bill Cosby.
Hey, I'm not mad at you.
No.
That guy, listen, no cursing, no vulgarity, at least for the most famous parts of his career. No, he's not talking about sex, drugs, and none of that stuff that is easily entertainable. I watched this man one time talk about going skiing and how the skis going down and the wind is blowing on my face, and you know how Bill gets down.
His delivery. His delivery.
Hilarious.
Yep.
Facial expressions.
Yep.
He was a physical comic, and he was just with the jokes, just telling good, and a very great storyteller as well.
Oh yes.
Very great storyteller.
Oh yes.
And let's not talk about his impact with the Cosby Show. That alone puts him on a lot of Mount Rushmores alone. But not to mention, before the Cosby Show, Fat Albert.
Yep.
Before Fat Albert, I Spy.
I was about to say.
So Bill is a man who set the bar again for a lot of artists, even for my number one. Bill was one of the inspirations for Eddie Murphy. So you got to give him his props. Again, a forefather, godfather, and one of the trunks under the tree that we now have as Black comedians, as comedians in general.
I'm not mad at it.
I'm not mad at all, because again, you're right. He kind of, him and another person I'm going to add in my list, Richard Pryor. Richard Pryor is a legend. Again, he is one of the reasons why many of these guys came out. Right? They listened to his album, his record, to say, "Hey, man, this guy can say this on yes." And he just like everybody else we were mentioning, he's a great storyteller. And that sort of thing is, when it comes to comedy, is you have either a close to true story that you could embellish and deliver to make it funny. So once you can do that, you've got the crowd. Again, like Dave Chappelle, not all of his stuff is funny, but it makes you like do that. Really, right? And it makes you think. So then in the end, you start laughing because I can't believe he turned around and did all this. So yeah, Richard Pryor, again, one of the godfathers of comedy. He was there, and he pretty much helped pave the way for a lot of the legends we have here. Man like Eddie Murphy, like Richard Pryor. I mean, sorry, Red Fox. We got Bill Cosby. Like, he was working with these guys to make everybody else great. So again, you can't forget him. And he did have a long life. He did die. Did he die of AIDS, I believe? Was it correct?
No, I don't think it was AIDS.
So look that up.
He had something else. But
he was ill, but he had a very successful career. So it's not like he was cut short. He had a very successful career.
1000%.
What's that?
He had a heart attack.
Okay, just had a heart attack. Okay, but he has some great movies with what's his number two? What's his face there?
Geez, I was just talking about this just yesterday too.
We were talking about it in our
Oh
last
my
top
gosh.
five
Oh
black and
my
white
gosh,
duos.
what's his name?
What's his name? See, and now I'm drawing a blank now because Bill, is it Bill?
My boy with the hair that played Willy Wonka the other day.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, hold on.
How the hell can I remember his name?
It always gets past.
Gene Wilder.
Gene Wilder.
There you go.
See no evil, hear no evil.
Yes, that's one of the most, like, when at the time, one of the funniest movies I ever watched from this guy. I was like, what?
That was hilarious.
This is hilarious. Yeah. And they had perfect chemistry.
It's like the original Dumb and Dumber in a way.
Pretty much. Like, they set the bar. They set the bar of that two-man show type of thing onto the big screen. So again, shout out to Richard Pryor.
Yeah,
all right.
Absolutely.
So, going on. Let's go. What you got next?
I gotta say the next one, Bill Burr.
Yeah.
Bill Burr, man. He's so funny. The art of the asshole. He has perfected the rant. The one video I love the most is not even a special. It's 20 minutes of him at Philadelphia and he's not doing well. And he just stayed there and he lit into everybody. And I hate Philadelphia. So I was so happy. I hate Philadelphia. But no, Bill Burr, 100%. Mad funny, great observationalist. He, again, art of the asshole. He's a guy that he'll see stuff and he calls out the hypocrisy in it. Like one of my favorite bits that he ever does is he talks about how he was watching this talk show and they were saying how, oh, it's never okay. You should never hit a woman. You should never want to hit a woman. There's never a reason to hit a woman. And he's like, never a reason? It's like, bro, I could think of 10 off the top of my head. I can come out of a drunken stupor and still call out 9. He's like, there's plenty of reasons to hit a woman. You just don't do
crazy.
It. It's so funny.
It's crazy.
So yes, I gotta go Bill Burr for my
Bill
third.
Burr is fired. He's fired.
Okay.
What you got next? We're on a similar theme of white guys. So I gotta pick George Carlin.
Okay. Not mad at that at all.
Also a very intelligent comic.
Yeah.
Very, very smart. And the way he did it was white guy smooth. Like there's a rhythm, and I know there's a rhythm to being on stage when you're doing stand-up, especially. But he had certain comics, and I think the greats have their own particular rhythm, and he has this particular rhythm, and like a hip white guy that just worked. And again, because I tend to like comics that make thought-provoking jokes or thought-provoking commentary on our social structure, on what's going on around us.
Absolutely.
Hence, I'm a big hip-hop fan, so I like people who comics are artists who could do that. And George Carlin was one of the best, and probably one of the first white comics, admittedly, that I ever got into and watched like a full set of his.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, I see why people like this guy, and then watch more and watch more. But yeah, definitely George Carlin.
Okay. And I'm going to follow suit with our Caucasian persuasion right now. And I'm going to throw you guys off with this one. I am a huge fan of Don Rickles.
Oh yeah.
No one's mad at that.
Yeah,
no one's mad at that.
That guy is the king of the one-liners, the insulting one-liners.
Disrespect.
Yeah, man, that guy can just throw you off. And you know what I learned about him when he was on the Dean Martin show, that special. Yes. I would always watch the infomercials, and I watched it for Pete because this guy had everything. He talked about Don, he talked about himself, he talked about Ali, he talked about Billy Chris. He just keeps on going on everybody, and I'm like, man, You either hate everybody or you love everybody, and you can have that trust to make fun of everybody, and they know you're making fun of them.
Yeah.
Right? He was just great. He was, I mean, from Johnny Carson, like to Ed McMahon, he would just make every time he's on these talk shows, I just hear him. I don't think he even had a special. He was just in these spots
He's
and
just
doing
hilarious.
these roasts, and he was
Always
just,
like a perfect guest on any talk show.
yeah, he was just so good at just making people just laugh out of the most outlandish things, right? He would talk about people being drunk at his house, and he would go on for it. And well, you got me here. Look, you're awake, and everybody starts laughing. Blah blah. So he was just, his delivery was spot on at that time frame again. And again, he has a legend. He was a legend all the way through, right down to, I think the last movie I saw him in was the Ocean's series. I think he was. Yeah. Yes. He was.
Yeah, there was
one of the. I think it was the first one.
Probably.
But yeah, he wasn't in.
Okay.
Yeah. So I enjoyed him. He was very, very.
And he had the face to match his disrespectful face.
Yeah.
How the hell is scowl?
He was always just screw facing everybody.
Like, you know, like the miserable old grandfather.
Exactly. 100%. Got to come to the barbecue and just make fun of everybody.
What's tracking the mud in my house for? What's wrong with you?
Exactly. That's that guy. And you'll be just sitting here, just watch them, just go on to everybody.
Oh my, I love you, but I want to smack you sometimes. Okay, I just want to smack you sometimes. I love you.
Oh yeah, the level of disrespect that he would have, people would just be like, "Yo, as long as you're funny, you can smack me in the face." That's crazy work.
Exactly.
That is crazy work.
That's great.
Oh, it's back on me.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you up.
The next one I gotta say, because me and my sister, we love watching this comic, Wanda Sykes.
Okay. Wanda. Woo.
Wanda Sykes
is the first woman on the. Okay, I like that.
Wanda Sykes is
hilarious.
Yeah. She's I equate her to like T-Pain. What T-Pain is to the music industry, Wanda Sykes is to comedy. Really? You put her in anywhere, she adds to everything. Like, you know how everybody wanted a T-Pain verse at one point?
Yeah,
mid 2000s.
Okay.
Yeah,
they wanted a T-Pain on T-Pain was everywhere.
Okay.
Wanda Sykes, no matter what situation you put her in, no matter what movie, she always makes everything better. One of my favorite movies in the world, me and my sister can quote this movie back and forth, is Monster-in-Law with Jane Fonda and J-Lo.
Yeah.
Watch that? No, I didn't.
That's old school.
Oh yeah, I did watch it.
Yes, Wanda Sykes plays Jane Fonda's assistant, and when I tell you, my sister and I, we are literally on the floor heaving, laughing every time. Wow. Wanda Sykes, 100%. I got to meet her once. I never got to work with her, but Wanda Sykes, 1,000%, goated, 1,000%.
Okay. Yeah. I'm liking that.
Yeah.
Slang, what you got next?
I'm going to throw a curveball that just came to me actually while I was sitting here.
He's about to say something silly. I know.
Yeah, I don't know. I actually don't know because he doesn't do stand-up. Never did stand-up, but he always did comedy or comedic shows and skits.
He's gonna say like Owen Wilson or some shit.
Nope. You guys may never get this. Tokes might guess it, but it's a Caribbean comedian. And I grew up watching him. I remember watching the VHS tapes. It was like a thing we used to pass around in high school. Oliver Samuels.
I was gonna say Oliver on CBC, bro. They put on
yeah, they did start doing that after. That's right. Yeah, actually a legend of the Caribbean comedy community.
Yeah,
it's kind of like I said. He doesn't do stand up, but he does all types of different comedy.
Right.
In terms of acting.
He's listed as a comedian online.
Okay. I would list him as a comedian, but I don't know if that is reserved, like you had to do stand-up at some point.
Right.
I would consider him a comedian because he's done plays and that stages that way, and he's done shows and movies, but he's just never done stand-up. And he's always
listed as a comedian.
I give it to him.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely a forefather.
I like that.
Without him, there would be no major hypes in these guys. No,
right? Yeah.
No Mark Trinidads. No, all these guys. No, not even no Jay Martins. To be quite honest.
True.
Oh, true. He was a forefather, father, one of those. Sure. Okay. I'm gonna also throw you guys a curveball because this one
boy.
I used to watch this person's sketch comedy for years. She had her own variety show.
I know where
And
you're
she
going.
went mainstream.
The redhead.
I'm going with Carol Burnett.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Legend.
That woman
Legend.
is honey.
Legend.
Miss Hannigan.
Yeah.
Yo.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Miss Hannigan
Oh,
from
I
Annie.
feel like she's underrated, man. I feel like
She's not appreciated enough.
Yeah, I don't
She's
think
not because she did too much characters.
Yeah.
She did.
She's
She
not
was just
appreciated
too
enough.
talented. She was
She's not
doing better
appreciated.
than
She's
most
definitely-
men at that level.
Yeah.
Think about it.
Yeah.
For
She was
somebody
doing-
to have their own special that ran for that many years, that it was like a highly rated special.
Yeah.
And again, back in the day, it was a woman that was doing that.
Yeah.
To the point where they gave her what's that show? Mama's, what was it? Mama's House, whatever. She was
Mama's
on there
Family?
too. Mama's Family.
She guessed because she was that character is created in her show.
But exactly, it was all
Right.
geared to,
Lawrence?
from her,
Yeah.
right? Yeah,
Yeah.
Vicky Lawrence was there. That's the one that was running.
That's a
good
very not only underrated but underappreciated.
Absolutely.
Because the women comics wouldn't be where they're at today, making the money that they're making if it wasn't for her. Like she is one of the most well-rounded comics ever. She can do stand-up, she can do sketch, she can do movies, she can do drama. Again, I watched that Annie where she played Miss Hannigan not that long, maybe like 3 months ago. Right? And she bodied it.
Yeah, she still got it.
Yeah, bro. She's goated. She's goated for sure.
Look at you guys being all equality and women's rights and shit.
Women's rights.
They gotta get their flowers.
Right,
You guys be
flowers.
all feminist and all that. Anyway,
nah, we just calling it like it is.
No, you're right. You're right.
We're with the time.
But that's really that's what it's supposed
we're
to be.
forward thinking slang. So when this podcast drops and you're saying shit like Bill Cosby and we're saying Carol Burnett and Wanda Sykes, you feel me? They're gonna come after you in the comments.
You're just gonna see this. You're just gonna see the right side of this whole screen just blacked out.
1000%.
Did I mention I listened to R. Kelly too?
That's crazy work.
Leave Robert out of this right now.
Oh
my God.
Hey, between my musical choices and your Vaseline, sir, we are on a roll. We're on a roll here.
This is why y'all work so well together.
Seems like you're ready.
Oh man, what's my last? I'm trying to think. What's my last one?
What's your last one?
5.
Oh,
I gotta think. This is tough. Here's the thing. It's just the problem is that a lot of the comedians that I've admired, even before getting to stand up, I've met and now become friends with. So it's like it's hard to say like, oh, this is my dog. I admire them,
right?
But it's like I admire them now, like on a friend
different level. Yeah.
Yeah. The last one I'd have to say. This is hard. I mean, I gotta give honorary mention to Kevin Hart just because he changed.
Yeah,
of course,
he changed the game. He's not my 5th pick, but he did change the game.
I thought about doing that too.
In terms of like what a comic is now, because he's a brand. He's bigger than just stand-up comedy, right?
Yeah.
But the last one I gotta give Sinbad.
Okay.
Ooh.
Sinbad.
Okay.
Oh, good.
Because Sinbad
didn't even
Sinbad was an optical illusion. People don't realize Sinbad didn't cuss.
That's right. That is true.
People don't realize that.
It's not something it's not something you remember. It's also because of the era he was in.
True. But 2, his talking points, the things that he would bring up, the subject matter that he would talk about, you would think people would cuss in those situations, but he didn't cuss, and he was still selling out. And then his TV shows, his movies, you feel me? Jingle All the Way is still a cult classic that holds down my house. That is on rotation every Christmas. You feel what I'm saying?
Facts.
Like he's another one. Like there's a lot of people, if he didn't have his health issues, wouldn't be famous today if it wasn't for him.
Yeah.
And he goes underappreciated. He don't get his flowers either. Sinbad is hilarious. So that's my 5. That's my 5.
Okay.
Bernie
Good
Mac,
one.
Sinbad is
Ali
that's
Sadiq, Wanda Sykes, Bill Burr, Sinbad.
Good one.
mm, mm.
Oh,
That
yeah,
was
I've been
unexpected.
spending this whole time trying to think of my fifth.
It's tough.
You can throw an honorable mention too, just in case.
Yeah, I definitely our honorable mention definitely DL Hughley.
Yep.
Um, I'm kind of you know what? Yeah, the honorable mention Cedric the Entertainer.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Honorable mention Robin Williams for me as well.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm gonna pick. I was gonna be progressive and pick Whoopi, and put a woman.
Whoopi? Honorable
Put
mention of
Whoopi in
Whoopi
there.
too.
Yeah, but definitely honorable mention. I'm gonna go ahead and pick Eddie Griffin because I think,
Wow.
I
Okay.
think Eddie Griffin is also a comic that doesn't get his propers. He is an underground, not I wouldn't say underground, but underrated.
He should be doing stadiums.
Yes, he was
But he's
Cat
doing
Williams
clubs and
before
small
Cat
theaters.
Williams.
Huh?
He was Cat Williams before Cat Williams.
True. I can
Hands
say
down.
that. I can see that.
Yep, easily. So I would definitely give it to him.
Double Take, still one of my favorite movies.
Yep. I watch Malcolm and Eddie almost every night.
Oh man.
Every night.
No, that's a legendary sitcom.
Almost every night I watch that sitcom.
Clutch. I'm not
He was
mad at that
okay.
at all.
Yeah,
I'm not mad at that take at
Eddie
all.
Griffin should have been. He's one of those. He's another one of the guys, as Iki was saying. If he was on the way he should be on, a lot of these cats would not.
Undercover Brother is an elite level classic.
Undercover
Mhm,
Brother.
mhm.
Y'all can't
Mhm.
convince me otherwise.
Yeah. That
Movies,
was ahead
stand-up
of his game.
TV, Eddie Griffin.
You cannot convince me of that as a cult classic.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
That's
He
a
was,
fact.
and you're right.
That's
He
a
was
fact,
he was
100%.
cat. He was cat before cat was cat.
Hell
So
yeah.
You're right. You're 100%
Hell
right.
yeah.
100%.
And again, if you go back to his early stand up on whatchamacallit there, what's that show, the one that on BET there, the one that Martin was
Carnegie?
hosting. No, the one that
Def Jam.
Oh, Comedy Jam?
Def Jam, yeah, Def Comedy Jam, yeah. So when he was on
Legend.
there, he said he brought the house down. Again, legends put on that, and it was like wow, right? Because he was that physical comedy, but he still had the jokes, right? It was not just him
And a very
flapping around.
smart. If you watch him even
Exactly.
today, he's
still
smart as a
still.
whip.
Yep, he's still, and is he really out of the game? He's not in the limelight, but he's still doing it.
Nah, he's running clubs. He's doing a club circuit, which is something that you want anyways. Like less pressure, you know what I'm saying? Like club. If you can sell out a 450 seat club 5 times in a weekend, it's better to do that than try to do a theater and you get 50% of a theater. You feel me? It's so much better to sell it because the idea of a sellout is a lot better.
Yeah.
Oh, I sold out 5 theaters. Oh, I sold out 5 clubs. But my theater was only 60% full. You don't want that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
All right, last one.
The optics. All right, the last one. Again, we had our honorable mentions, and you've said a few of them with Robin Williams. I'm going to honorable mention Betty White because she was hilarious.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I will also say an honorable mention Bob Hope. Those are old school comics that I love watching growing up. Watching his Bob the Bob Hope show or the comedy, whatever, even his trips to the troops and whatnot. He was just classic, just one liner, just like Don Rickles and whatnot. He just had old school vibe for me.
Can I throw in one more honorable mention?
Yeah.
Bob Saget.
Oh yeah.
See?
Yeah.
See, and this
And
his stand-up is nothing like his TV.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Nothing like
he
it.
is
crazy.
He is not Danny Tanner on the stage, bro.
No,
You gotta catch him. You had to catch him. You had to catch him. That guy was dangerous.
Different type of man.
Definitely dangerous. But I'm gonna go, and I've been watching this guy recently, and I actually enjoy him more so now than ever. Is Jimmy Carr? Jimmy Carr.
Yeah,
Jimmy Carr.
I don't think I know Jimmy.
He's
the British
British dude.
one-liners,
on Instagram. Yeah.
roasting.
I'm all about the one-liners. I love one-liners, and he has that conversation with an audience,
Oh,
and
I've watched the show, but I had never seen him on stage.
he is a great. He feeds off of
Yeah.
what you give to him, so he regurgitates you in a way that is funny and it
Yep.
still makes sense. So again, that's one of my go-tos now, right? Because again, the comic world is amazingly big and whatnot, and
Yeah.
there's people you'll never see or never even see again. But again, with him, he's in the now. I mean, I enjoy watching his stuff, and again,
Nah, he's fired. He's fired.
he's great.
So
He's
funny.
great.
I saw
Yeah,
him
he's
perform in
great.
Toronto last summer. Incredible.
Nice.
Yeah,
Nice.
again,
Incredible. Absolutely incredible.
I think I need to do more comedy shows and watch them. I know
Yeah,
rumors
it's
here.
true. It's true.
Rumors out here is on and popping. You've done a rumors before or no?
Nah, I've never been to Winnipeg.
Okay, you need
Oh,
to
yeah?
I've heard great
I'm gonna-
things, but I want to pull up.
I'm gonna drop some names and see if we can get you in here. Because
Please, that would be fantastic. I would love to come do a weekend.
Yeah, that'd be great. Because I mean, shoot, I mean, it's a perfect setting for you, right? It's a perfect. Honestly, it's small, intimate. Because I've been watching your stuff around. It's the exact same stuff we're doing out there,
Right.
only in Winnipeg. So I'm like, yeah, you gotta pull up, man.
I'm here for it. I'm with it. I'm so with it. I'm so down.
What's your
Sign me
favorite
up.
place to perform?
My favorite place to perform?
Yeah.
Good Times in Lethbridge, Alberta.
Okay.
Really?
Yep.
Alberta?
Yep, Lethbridge, Alberta. Well, first of all, the province of Alberta is just so dope to go to because these people got money and they laugh at everything. They just want to have a good time.
Okay.
I mean,
valid.
When they have money, they'll definitely laugh.
They'll pay for it. They'll pay full price for a ticket. They're buying drinks. They're having a great time. It's every time I go to Alberta, it's always a time. But Lethbridge, Alberta, specifically this club called Good Times. They gave me my first headlining weekend ever.
Really?
They put me up, and it was a time. And I've gone every single year for the last 4 years.
That's amazing.
Since 2021. Yeah, it was incredible. It was dope. The GM Whitney, she's phenomenal. The manager Whitney, the owner, sorry, she's absolutely amazing. My boy Fireside Tia, he has a stake in it. He's a phenomenal comic based out of Calgary. But yeah, no, I love that club. If I want to be in Canada, that's the club I swear by. A big shout out to Laugh Lounge in Ottawa as well.
Okay.
They're dope too. They hold me down. They take care of me. An MTL Comedy Club in Montreal. But the first ever place to give me my first ever headlining weekend that made me feel like, okay, this goal, this dream is a possibility. Yeah. They were the first ones. They put me up. They paid me good money. They showed me a good time. I'll go there whenever. I don't care how big. I can get to Kevin Hart status.
You still do.
I will go back to that club and perform.
Love that.
Anytime they need me.
I love that. That's beautiful. That's
beautiful. So to build off that, where's a place that you really want to play? Where you want to perform? Canada, US, the world. Where is there somewhere you want to go that you know that's a dope place?
That's a good question. To perform?
Yeah, to do your thing.
Africa would be dope. Like Africa would be dope. Like Zimbabwe or Johannesburg, anywhere really. I would definitely love to go perform there. Caribbean too. Like my family from Trinidad, so it's like I would love to go back to Trinidad. I haven't been there since I was 7, so I'd love to go back there and perform there and kind of in environments that kind of shaped who I am. You know what I mean? Yeah, those are the top, where I would say I want to go and perform. But honestly, I'll perform everywhere. I want to see this world and see what this planet has to offer and all the different cultures and the different things that people laugh. I've done Europe, I've done Australia. I want to see it all, dog.
Yeah, I don't.
But if I had to pick, those would be the top for sure.
Okay.
For sure.
Sky is the limit right there. You just go off whatever.
It's only a matter of time.
Yeah,
I'm fingers crossed, dog.
Yeah, only
put that in the universe. I got a lotto ticket. I bought the $40 million lotto ticket. I'm hoping.
I almost bought one the other day after we had I almost went and bought one.
I was talking about it myself. I was like, man, you know what? You never know.
Hey,
Let me drop a $10 on here. Here, quick peek, $10 quick peek.
$10 just feels like I'm wasting.
No, you're not, bro. There are people here smoking cigarettes.
Yeah,
that's a fact. That's a fact. There's worse ways to waste it. That's
exactly.
You can spend that. I mean, even with the food you ate, I mean, that's more than $10 right there. So
no, don't compare the lottery to food. Now you're going into addiction mode there. That's
no. The lottery is just
forget eating, bro. Just buy a ticket. What are you talking? Eating.
You're playing your numbers. You're playing your numbers.
It's only one time, and then all of a sudden it comes every week. Yo, go run and do daddy's numbers, or go over some numbers. Come on, boy. Just go run those numbers.
People be winning.
I need to play. I need to play.
That's not me. I buy my numbers once a week and I play and I try again next week. But again, people judge numbers. This nigga's out here smoking cigarettes.
No, you're right.
With what they do with the results on the box. And you coming at me for trying to get a $40 million lot. Let me live.
Yep.
So that's
fingers
crossed.
Yeah, man.
Future working hard, bright. Effort, traveling, writing, constantly putting out more stuff. Like the goal is just you guys know, being in the creative space it's consistency and effort, and then you just hope that one thing will take, and then as long as you're consistent and you're prepared, you said the sky's the limit. That's the goal. So we'll see.
Right.
We'll pray for everything to happen, bro. Pray for everything to happen. It should happen. It should happen. Will happen. We'll put that out there.
Manifest the shit out of it.
We don't try, we do.
Exactly.
That's exactly.
I like that. Is a definitely good point. All right, folks. It's been a minute. It's been a great time. Hey, let us know where they can find you, brother, so we can definitely tell people to come see you.
Well, first, I gotta say big shout out to y'all for having me on. Thank you.
No, thank you
fun again.
No doubt.
My first podcast in forever. My handle's right down here. Akeem the Funny Guy on all socials. You can hit me up there. Look out for shows, upcoming shows. Again, if I'm in your city, come fuck with me, because I'm a good time. I like to have a party. I like to show up, and it's a good time. But yeah, so follow all that information right there. Akeem the Funny Guy. I do have a movie dropping next week. So that's gonna be awesome. Yeah, I got a movie on Lifetime. It's gonna be great.
What's it called?
It's called Double Trouble. It stars Tammy Roman. I don't know if you know.
Yeah.
So it stars.
Tammy Roman was married to
one of them basketball wives.
I'm gonna tell you, Kenny Anderson.
There you go.
Yes.
Yeah. So I got a movie dropping with her next Saturday on the 21st.
Congrats, man.
Thank you.
Most definitely. Yeah, man. That's big, man.
That's a big deal.
Hopefully, fingers crossed, more to come.
Yeah.
But man, that's it. I appreciate y'all for having me. This is
amazing,
fun.
Man.
Definitely got to get you back up here soon, for sure.
I'm so down. I love podcasting, so I don't get to do it often.
Definitely gonna do it again. That's it. That's all for us. Again, another great show. We're gonna do it again. We got some special stuff coming to you for sure. So that's it. Your boy Sir Tokes, your boy Slang, special guest. Akeem the Funny Guy is here. That's it. We're out. Have a good one. Peace.